Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the sunny Suntuber stream. Today we're playing Strange Antiquities. I've been looking forward to playing this game. I played the first game of this, Strange Horticulture, a few months ago on stream, and I had a really nice time, and I also played it off stream and played it fully through. So I'm excited to play it today. Ooh! Also, as a thaumaturge apprentice, there's a lot to learn. Every object must be treated with care, and it is important to identify the harmful from the harmless, and the potent from the mild. It was only supposed to be a temporary arrangement when Eli left the shop, strange antiquities in my hands. None of us knew that by then the pendulum was already swinging with a terrible certainty that could not be stopped. The ravens were an omen, a circling unkindness of black wings and cheerless cries that seemed, even then, to signal the start of a rising dread. Oh, I need to turn that quieter a bit. Yeah. Oh, pet the kitty, pet the kitty. Oh, look at them, look at them. Oh, nice. A cat with homophobia. Okay, let's do this. Hello, Eli White. I've been called away to assist in an urgent matter in Ravenglass and must leave at once. I am leaving a shop in your care with some reluctance, I might add. Make use of my reference materials. Here, take this. Okay, thank you. There's an index in the back that may be useful to you. If in doubt, study it carefully. And remember that there are some powerful artifacts here. Under no circumstances should you seek entry to any locked doors, drawers, or cupboards. In fact, safest not to touch anything at all. Should be back in a few days. Okay. Oh, I can go down. Oh. There are some empty spots I'm seeing here. This other seemed to be astrology signs, if I remember correctly. Oh, also we have slots here. Anything happen if I place this on there? Yes, there is. Okay. Oh! Okay, I'm looking for this shape also. I know this is not really what I'm supposed to be doing yet, but also, you can't just give me all that stuff. Oh, got some weights. Interesting. Half a pound, pound, and 2 pounds. Nothing obvious down here. Candles. Oh, that can be rearranged. I feel like I am not doing what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Oh. Oh? I changed the time and also with this the moon phase? Interesting. Okay. In any case, book, right click, okay. Here we have the contents. They said there was a thing in the back, the index. Oh, referenced in. Oh, that's cool. They didn't have that in the last game, I don't think. So if someone's like, oh, I'm in danger, I can go to Silent Breath. That's cool. Mind. Cool, cool, cool. I like that. Okay, let's actually get to a customer. Thomas Pope! Congratulations! Today is the day you meet the great Thomas Pope. That's me. I'm a man of 2 loves, fresh mountain air and a little white dog called Hamish. But I reserve some room for laughter among friends and shops with cats in them. Why are you telling me this? If you would be so kind, I'm looking for a replacement for my hunter's boon. Alright. Right click to use items to inspect it, yes. But I would like to look at Hunter's Boon. Hunter's Boon is a primitive item. They grant the power of the predator, enhancing perception and agility. They are made from trophies taken from slain beasts, with those from the deadliest predators being the most prized. They are simple items without embellishment. Alright. So... this is a beast, but it doesn't look like a trophy. Like, it's not like a horn or like a tooth or anything. This is bones. Oh, right click. Oh. Oh, color. Bone yellowed white. Hard and somewhat rough. Coarse fibers. Okay. A soft sound like a serpent whispers emanates from within. That wasn't something in the description. There's some evil quality to it. I do not like to hold it. Okay, I don't know if this is it. Now I don't know what kind of beasts they have. If this is, like this hand would be a trophy. I mean, might as well check it out, right? They have nothing to remark. I was expecting it to smell worse than it does. Hard and cool, leathery and bony, quite unpleasant to the touch. Gold, withered flesh, grim. Okay, this does not seem to be having much to do with anything. Oh, is this a tooth? Or is this like a horn? There's some embellishment. What are you? I keep wanting to left click it. Yellowy bone! It's a yellowy white color. Smooth but with hard ridges and smooth. This is like a tooth. I have nothing to remark. Doesn't smell or sound. Gives me a sensation of power. Now power was mentioned in the description. Let me look at it again for a second. Primitive item, grant the power of predator. Enhance perception and agility. Yeah, trophies from slain beasts, simple items with embellishments. So this would qualify, I think. I think this is it. Yeah. Yay! Identified! This is a tiger's tooth, a trophy from a predator. On close inspection, it gives a sensation of power. Cool. Ooh, Solenic totem and a different thing? You can add labels to items while inspecting them using right click. Yeah, I did turn on auto labeling because I know myself. Oh, I don't care. What is this? I have growing fear deep within me. I cannot let it take hold. I have a meter here, and that's what it said when I clicked on it. Interesting. Bing! Sorry, I'm not ignoring you. The nights are drawing in again. Jack Hungerford. Dark shadows hide dark deeds, or so my father used to say. Seems like the shadows have grown darker since he passed 2 winters ago. A creeping dark has set up in my house. I'm told a shadow hold will draw it out. Shadow hold. Alright. SSS shadow hold. A shadow hold, or I've seen this pattern. I think it's not a thing. A shadow hold or oceanic vessel is a container of any kind, sometimes a jar or a bottle, or some sort of box. It can be used to contain an oceanic spirit, the manifestation known as creeping dark, pulling it from the shadows like poison from a wound. They are decorated with an elaborate design called a shadow catcher. Oceanic spirit. Oh, it's just mentioned here. But there's no... that's all we have on it. Got it. Dark? Also only mentioned there. Poison? You'd imagine poison would be mentioned more. Okay. So... huh? I thought I saw this design here. Or is this the design? Where is it you? No, here. Wait. Yeah, it's this. right? You're bronze, and you're have various detail, and you have nothing, no scent or sound. My heart feels lighter, yeah. So this lines up. What? Oh god. Okay, that was too fast. Shadow hold. So. Is a container, sometimes a jar or a bottle. So it is you. Clay, you're a jar. You have markings that have been carved in. Yeah. Pungent, and you have nothing of an inner perception. So, used to contain an oshadic spirit, blah blah blah. Decorated with a design called a shadow catcher, so they have like these corners, roundy thingies. And yeah, I guess it does have those, they're just oriented differently, which I think is what made me draw to this, which also has the like loops in the middle. Okay. I didn't pay enough attention. The item's a container of some kind. The design on the bottle is the same as the sketch. Sure. Sunbond. There's an auto labeling option in the settings. Yeah, I turned that on. I would do manual labeling, but I would just misspell all sorts of things and double check, and like I would do that off stream. Pretty sure I have done that when I played the first game alone, but I don't know. David Schaefer, what's with all these ravens flying about Undermeer today? I can't remember ever seeing anything like it. Not a good day to be the sort who believes in dark omens. A letter for you. Thank you. We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boatyard last night. Mr. Jones? Phones? Almost threw them in the fire pit, but I asked to take a look at them first. That man does like to burn things. They look old. Maybe there's nothing of much use here, but I thought of you when I came across an entry on the shin. Charlie Weathers. Thank you. What do I... Oh yeah, archive. Wait. What am I supposed to do? Papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boatyard last night. Uh-huh. Hidden some papers. Okay. You're not gonna just deliver me the papers, or am I supposed to find a hidden drawer here somewhere? Which I did want to look at this again, see if we actually have a thing that fits there already. Nah. No, none of them look like that. This shape. Gonna keep you a bit... Oh, I can't keep you a bit peeking out. Doing a bit of organizing. Can I just... Oh yeah, cool. Just put hooks anywhere. Oh! Oh. Reminder, I've stored a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant next door, EW. Okay. So this is the same symbol. Oh! Use shift to bring up a magnifying glass. Hell yeah. On the thaumic fields. All thaumic objects produce a field of sorts. Although invisible to the naked eye, they can be observed by placing an object over a thaumic lens. A diurnic field pattern? These fields are not fully understood despite attempts to study them over the years. Interesting. I'm gonna put all of you in my archive because I feel like that's more useful for them to be there. Oh! Oh, they have compass! And Undermeer! Oh, we're just in Undermeer this time, not in the larger area. That's cool. Oh, so I should go to the shipyard because that's where they told me they found a thing. And then also I should go to the wine cellar next door because that's what was written on the thing. Cool. I can't put you in the records. Okay. Don't know what you are, don't know what you are. You seem like objects though. Yeah. You an object? No, you're a tile here, but don't know where to put you yet. So I'm gonna just put you up here. No, I'm gonna just leave you out because I feel that's safer. Okay, so we have to go to the ship thing. Boatyard. Which should be, is that 23? The Mary Bell? Oh no. Okay. This is the boatyard though. Is it not? Oh, number 8, the boatyard. Cool that I checked. Oh, my neck hurts so bad. Okay. The yard has seen better days. A mass of broken and rotten timbers cover most of the outdoor space that isn't taken up by upturned boats, slowly being claimed by the weeds. In the middle of this all, a man looks up from repairing a small rowing boat. "You must be from strange antiquities," he says with a smile. He takes me into the dilapidated office where 2 metal buckets collect drips of brown water and a thin window pane rattles with every footstep. He pulls a sheaf of brown papers out of a desk drawer and places them gently in my hands. Okay. Ooh, sleep vessel and some other things. Apparently, as an afterthought and somewhat reluctantly, the man gives me something else as I'm leaving. I have no use for it, he says. Don't even know what it's for. Oh. Thank you. I will take that. But that's over here. Okay. I have one more lead to follow up on. Oh, I gotta check now. Hell yeah. Cellar of the wine merchant next door. Okay. Wine merchant next door. So we're... Strange horticultures here. Nice. We're looking for strange antiquities. 29. So that's here. And then the wine merchant next door. This is the Royston farm. But this is the only next door. This has a gap, so we're gonna go here. Yeah! The proprietor, a Mrs. Cranmore, begrudgingly grants me access to a cellar where I explain that I'm from strange antiquities next door. Yes, well, take the lot of them out of here, would you? I can't say no to Eli after all he's done for me, but I don't like the thought of those unnaturals in my cellar. Oh, more stuff. Put you there, put you here, and put you... Do I have other bottles? No. Okay. But you're not that, right? This has like uneven and you're even. Yeah. None of you are that. Okay. Cool. Hi. Stanley Hume. I want Osig ring. Osig. Guess a pleasing word on the tongue. Are you drunk? These somewhat macabre objects were originally made as offerings to the goddess Corchin, but the practice fell out of favor as belief waned. They are hard to come across now, but they are occasionally sought out for their ability to keep vermin at bay. Some say that they can hear ocean's unearthly whisper when they hold an Osig ring up to the earth. So the serpent goddess. Okay. So I heard an unnatural whisper while I listened to this, right? Serpent's whisper! Hey, hell yeah. I think it's one and done, and this is like... What did it say? Macabre? Macabre object? Yeah! Made of bone! Satisfies description macabre. Hissing noise. Evocant. Weigh the same as a man's heart. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Don't want y'all down there. I don't really see you there. Put you up here. This is gonna be my hanging section, I think. Hanging section. On the right. So many hanging things. Oh, you are clearly fitting there. Sure. Oh, 2 jars. 2 jars. Stone things go down there. They're also somewhat stone-y. Your weird metal things. Plant stuff. Bronze thingies. Wood. Bone. Hand. Put the 2 hands together. Put your hands together! For my version 2 debut? It's gonna be coming soon. I did actually work, like, today on the presentation with a friend of mine, which is why I was a tiny bit late. And sort of had to just sit here and eat food while the starting soon screen was going. Whee! Don't know what this does yet. Anyway. Edmund Bishop! The behavior of these ravens is disturbing to say the least. As a rule, they only come together to feed. Ravens are omnivores, carrion eaters mostly, but they take anything they can get their talons on, and they'll kill if necessary. I didn't plan on dropping in today, but there's something happening out there I'd like to know about. A voice of Cernunnos might help put me at ease, or it might do the opposite. Voice of Cernunnos. Cernunnos. The name Voice of Cernunnos is used to refer to any bronze torque that has certain imbued properties. With gills, such an item can be used to read the patterns of nature that are otherwise hidden to us. Cernunnos is a pagan god of the force in nature, typically depicted as a man with the antlers of a stag, and often wearing or holding a torque. So is this a torque? Any bronze torque? I gotta Google what a torque is, okay? I'm German. What is a torque? Twisted metal neck ring. Large, rigid, or stiff neck ring in metal. Okay. Oh, so this around his neck. Okay. So it's this. I don't even have to inspect this, but I'm gonna anyway. So it is bronze, and it has an unnerving texture. Awesome. Love that. And nothing sound, and nothing here. Alright. Have fun! Made of bronze, looking around Cernunnos' neck. Yes. Spirit Eye! Okay. That was the last day. Last customer of the day. End of day 1. The black mare thundered through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold, and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach Backburrow. Interesting. Ooh! Oh. Oh, okay, I have to do things. What are we drawing? Oh, my mouse is completely off screen. Are those old handcuffs? Yeah. An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. An escaped prisoner ran northwest. Okay. So I need to find the prison on the map and go to the first building northwest of that. I can do that. Prison. Prison? Barrows. Is Barrows? No, Barrows not a prison, is it? Boatyards, Dockside, Old Jail, Museum of History, Spoken Word, Keystone Manor, Bucket Twain, Twinnings, Town Hall, Blacksmith Guild, Covenant, Undermeer Station, Pit, Must Yard? What's the prison? Or is the... Oh, the old jail. Is it the old jail? We'll see. 10 should be here, and then he ran northwest. West is this direction. Northwest, so not just west, but northwest. In the first building he came to. This? This was a mistake. Alright. No! So, is it this? North, west, right? So it's here? Or here, or here. No, this is just west, so this is northwest, and this is maybe north, and this is northeast, whatever. Yeah, alright. The dilapidated warehouse is dark and imposing, and the struggling flame of my lantern does little to pierce its depths. I slowly search through its contents with a sense of despair, wondering if I'm even in the right place at all, when suddenly, and unexpectedly, I uncover something of value. More relieved than elated, I take the trinket back to the shop for further study and a warm drink. Oh. Alright. You go with the hands. Give you a little bit more space. Okay. Wee. Okay. Get you a bit closer here. So probably there was an item description I got that was like a man's heart, weight, something. I'll figure it out. I don't want to play around too much with all these things in case I accidentally solve it, because that would be boring. Verona Green! Oh! Ah, well, that's just perfect. Undermeer fizzing with fear over the ravens, and a thaumaturge has left his apprentice in charge. Sorry, my dear, that was rude. Pay no attention to me. I'm an old lady who got out of the wrong side of bed. The ravens have gotten under my skin is all. Please, do let Eli know that I was looking for him next time you see him, and pass on my thanks for letting me borrow his copy of Hermetic Symbology. Okay. Hermetic Symbology! There are 3 branches of thaumaturgy. Each is split into 2 disciplines, represented by the following symbols: Celestial, Selenic of the moon, Draidic of the earth, Diurnal of the day, Noctic of the night, Individual, Mentic of the mind, Wixic of the body. Imbudence, calm, confusion, death, life, paralysis. Okay. Just gonna read all of these just so I've read them and also look at them real quick. But I'm not gonna read them out loud for now. Hey! These elements are the ones I also knew. I didn't know about these two. Remember these for my version 2 debut. You might find some secrets. Materials. Soap. Nice. Urine. Okay. Mundane elements. Bismuth, platinum, okay. Planetary metals, copper, gold, iron, Mars, yeah, Quicksilver, Mercury, yeah. Seasons, weather, frost, ice, Wicca, triple goddess, which is not. I know these things. Okay. Thank you. Can I put you over here too? Oh. Hell yeah. Okay. Pesherwood. I feel paralyzed. I have no job, no potter, no friends, no prospects. I heard a horned shackle might be the answer. Horned shackle. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Horned shackle are used to bring about change in one's life, bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. In use, the horns are rubbed between one's fingers, causing them to become worn smooth over the years. They can be worn as a pendant, but are more commonly totems of some kind. An elaborate horned shackle. So this could be one. It's bronze. Rigid. This is smooth, this is rigid, so it's not been used. Strong sense of being watched. Okay, so this isn't it. You are also horned. Bone yellow, cheap metal, probably pewter. Brown fabric. Hard and somewhat rough, so this is also not it. So is it this? Thought at first was bone, but it's in fact clay, painted to look like bone. Somewhat hard and rough, cool and smooth. I don't know. I don't like. Thought they said sense of foreboding that the horns would be worn smooth. Horns are wrapped between one's finger, causing them to become worn smooth over the years, but are more commonly totems of some kind. An elaborate horn shackle. So maybe also this. Clay. Pointy. That does not help me. Nope. You have horns, technically. Light colored wood. Polished. But it says that about everything. Do you have horns? Cool and smooth. Engraved symbols. Cool and smooth. But not specifically on the pointy ends. Anything else here that would qualify? Horned. Horny. Any clues haven't checked out yet? I guess you... Thalamic lens. Diurnic field patterns. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't feel like it. Okay. Oh, you have horns also. This part feels smooth, rough and pitted. Here we go. Your wood. And the horns seem smooth. Yeah! This item has horns. Close inspection reveals that the horns have been worn smooth. Yeah! A vasager can be used to present ills of disease and pestilence. Interesting. I should maybe do like putting identified objects at the top so I don't have to look for them anymore. For now. Once I have more identified objects it will become more obvious, but you know. Just doing some sorting. Whatever. Hi. Chill, chill. At last, at least the weather's looking a little better out there today. Oh, oh, right, you're the mailman. I was like, okay, that's all. Good day. You might be interested to hear that a plow overturned a strange-looking object yesterday. Come to the farm and it's yours, for the right price, of course. Okay. Put you in there. Farm, Royston Farm. John grins as I struggle to hide my obvious interest in the item he shows me. Any hope he might not be fully aware of its value quickly evaporates, and after a lengthy negotiation, I reluctantly hand over the amount he originally asked for. Oh. Cool. I want that. That's something I'd wear. Chill. Ah, Jupiter, we meet again. Our paths crossed late last night on Princess Street. We shared a moment before he slunk off into the dark, on important business no doubt. I wonder if you can help me. I'm visiting my grandmother later and I want to bring her something. She lives all alone on the edge of town, out on Clanbrook Road, and I don't always manage to get out there as often as I'd like. I thought maybe a moon heart would bring her some comfort. Moon heart. I feel like it's a glowing object there. Moon heart. M. Huh? I don't have that page. Oh, that's not what it's called. I see. Moon. Moon. Moon heart. Oh. Selenic token. Oh, these carved tokens, more commonly known as moon hearts, can be imbued with a sentiment or feeling, such as love or joy, and then held tightly to recall the same feeling. They sometimes feature crescent shapes associated with both the Selenic and Noctic disciplines. Indeed, the form of the items itself will often have connection to either the moon or the night. And I have trees here. So it's this. Right? Wood, Jew, you suspect. Rough and gnarled. No sense, but also know this. But it has a moon on it. I don't think I have anything else that fits. Oh. Alrighty. Oh, this is not... This is the moon. I was like, ah yes, it's drawing a circle around this tree branch. I know exactly what you're telling me, and not that it's the moon. Oh well. Moon imagery. You technically have a moon. Goldstone. Feelings. We're looking for feelings here, and moon imagery. Pearlescent blue glass and iron. Cool and smooth. Okay, so that's not it. I don't think. Do we have a moon thingy? Sun, the moon. Silver is moon. Okay, and it's just a crescent moon here. Okay. There's no, like, other thing that, like, says that it's moon. Okay. So we're looking for silver. What are you? Iron. And a green marble that follows my mass, which is very normal. Okay. Silver. You were iron. You're floating. You're stone. What are you? Gold? Black gemstone, orange and a pinkish. How about you? You're stone and silver. Oh, this is silver. Turquoise gem. Oh, is this silver or is that's gold? Silver, gold, and then we have stone and gold. Don't know if this has anything. Your clay. Okay, I'm gonna just go through these. Your iron and bronze. Your iron, right? Yeah. Your iron. Your stone and dark wood. Your cheap metal, polter. Your bronze. You're also bronze. I think they're all maybe bronze. Bronze. Bronze, wood. Wood, gold. Wood. So is it like this? Something? I do want to look for the symbol that's on there, if I can find it in here. Day, night... Moon, Selenic could be interesting also. Just like... yeah. Humans... Deception, paralysis, weak wisdom, truth. So I guess this is also a symbol that is on that statue. Spring, autumn, winter, fog, hail, lightning, thunder, cold. Blessings, horned, witches, sign. Okay. Carved totems. Feature crescent shapes associated with both the Selenic and Noctic disciplines. Selenic and Noctic disciplines. Okay. What's also Noctic? Sorry. I know it's night, but like... Selenic and Noctic of the night. Okay. My issue is that they don't categorize here what's what, I guess. But it's a carved totem, huh? Red paint. This has some imagery. Why are you up there? Carved totem. Carved totem? Carved totem. So it has to be carved out of something. This? It is. Oh, there is a owl in the image. There is an owl in this image. Yeah. Alright, I was overthinking it. Owls associated with night, concealed crescent moon shape, yep. Closer inspection tells me imparts a feeling of joy. Okay, I did not look at that, but I would not have... I mean, I obviously did guess it, but, you know. Didn't expect myself to guess it. Alright, do I have anything here? Nah. Okay. Chill. A friend of mine, or former friend I should say, has been stealing jewelry from me. 3 necklaces have gone missing over the past few weeks, including one that was gifted from my late grandmother. Do you have a suitable pendant that I could leave lying out for her to find that will teach her a lesson and make sure it never happens again? Binding seed or Leia? There are no wrong answers, but my decision will no doubt affect the events and motion outside my shop. Alright. Let me look at both of them. So we have... It's not Leia. I need to... Zaya. I would not have read that in a million years. Binding seed. These items are made of 2 distinct materials representing the mentic and the wixig, the mind and the body. The winding path, the mind is described by a spiral encompassing the body, the seed. The binding seed is a form of punishment that amplifies feelings of guilt and shame. Okay. And Zaya. Worn around the neck to place them closer to the heart, these innocent-looking items instill a sense of fear and paranoia. They can be difficult to remove. They are made out of any single material except wood or clay. They typically have no symbol or other writing upon their surface. Okay. I think I'd prefer to give the binding seed because I'm more okay with letting someone feel bad about what they're doing than giving them like an actual sense of paranoia and stuff. Which I think binding seed might be this. What do I think of Zaya? They're worn around the neck and they're made out of a single material. I don't even think I have that. Or this? Or this? Or this? Whatever, it doesn't matter. We're going with the binding seed. Also, I'm gonna turn on back on this text because while I do have sometimes reading issues, I do prefer these fonts. These items made of two distinct materials, Mentic and the Wixig. Mind and the body. The winding path, the mind, is described by a spiral. Large Jew labyrinth at the Castle Morrigan. So we're looking at a spiral encompassing the body, the seed. Okay, so this is it. Yeah. I'm interested what Zaya is though. You're out of bronze. Any innocent looking items? Any single material except wood or clay. No symbol or other writing. So this would probably be it, huh? I think everything else, other than maybe this, but this has multiple materials. Anyway, I'm gonna put Zaya here. Zaya. This. Sorry, I'm ignoring you, I didn't mean to. They found a man just now in that house where all them ravens were. I wish I hadn't seen, but I did. He was sheet white, but it was his eyes that were going to give me nightmares. All black they were. It was like you weren't there anymore. I don't need to wait around for another sign. I'm taking my family to Sedberg, and I'll be taking a Libula to see us safely through. Libula. Libula. Libulae are purported to offer reassurance in times of upheaval and change, but they are not held in high regard by most scholars of the occult. That being said, an imbuement of wisdom shows that libula are not merely decorative. There's power in symbology, as the old thaumaturgus knew well. Okay, so we're looking at an imbuement symbol of wisdom. Imbuement wisdom. Wisdom, it's this M with a thing at the bottom. So this. Easy. Easy! There's the symbol of wisdom, yeah. Witch's finger. Closed for today. We're getting somewhere, look at this. I put it red just so I know it's not confirmed. Confirmed? It's just for myself. Put you up there. End the day. A deep pain radiated down from the side of the rider's head, where he had sliced himself with a diverging hook, and his thoughts were scattered and torn. He could not see out of his left eye. It's kinda hard to trace. Because you can't really see your mouse, you're just kinda moving it. Oh, so this is a house thing. I'll find it. Yeah. So we're looking at a pretty straight row of houses. Like, if they are just north, but they might not be. They might be turned a bit. Can I turn this? No. Okay. So this goes back, and then we have a little this thingy. This thingy seems pretty distinct. Are you? But you're not next to this thingy. This? Yeah, this is that, and then no. I want to select singular buildings here, but you're just giving me blocks of things. Which might be fine though. If I can't find anything else that fits better, I'm gonna go there. Would be here then, right? Yeah. But there's a little gap here. There's like a gap here. That's not here. And it's... There's nothing here, no. Okay. Here? Makes a little gap. It doesn't have that shape. Okay, I'm gonna scan through. Mostly care about these lanes, sort of. Don't think it's gonna be here. No. 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 Is it here? I mean, it's lacking the like little gap, and this building doesn't line up perfectly. Don't want to check and be wrong. Is it here? And I'm wrong about this being wrong? But this also doesn't have the like little bump. Wish I could turn this. Like... Ugh. Worry. I'm gonna try it. I do think it's wrong, but I'm gonna try it. It's right. Fine. There's a narrow gap between the two houses, and I spy a small wooden chest wedged firmly inside. I slowly manage to work it loose, and when it finally comes free, it shoots out onto the hard ground and steps open, revealing its long hidden treasures. Okay. Alright. You go here. And you go here. Iron and gold. Okay. Anyway. Francesca Robertson. Ooh, you have a scar. Good afternoon, no morning. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm Francesca Robertson, a doctor of sorts. Assume you heard about Mr. Hungerford? It seems to be the talk of the town already. I'm used to dealing with maladies of an occult nature, but black eyes are certainly unusual. I've heard of something like this before, but I don't see how it could be the same thing. Either way, I'm hopeful an evocant will have some effect. Evocant. Oh. These stones items weigh the same as a man's hearts, according to popular myth. The truth is a little less dramatic, but the weight of these items is nevertheless important, and should not stray more than a hair from precisely 1 pound. They are placed on the chest of those in a coma to draw them out. Alright. 1 pound. Anything else? Stone items. Cool. Stone helps. Stone makes me search a little less through everything. That's more. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie. That's pretty good. That's more. Your part stone, your stone. You're too light. I mean, it's probably that thing, right? I'm just double checking. Yeah. Alright. Red paint, stone, hard and cool. Okay. Have fun. Yay! Daedalus Link. Another entrance to the Linkiverse. Daedalus. Temperance Parker. I had quite the chat with Edmund Bishop in the Guilty Ram last night. Is the Guilty Ram a pub? He's always got an interesting story to tell, but last night he was different. I can tell he's worried, which got me worried too. I know it's not much. I'd like a shield charm all the same. Okay. Are they called shield charm? Yep. Generic charms of protection have a little to offer the skilled thaumaturge, but can have some small effect. An oceanic spirit or a wandering shroud will not abide them, for example. Such charms make use of the art of symbology, an ancient and some would say primitive component of thaumaturgy. They can be made from various materials, though rarely precious materials. Symbology. So, like a shield. It will look like a shield. Or something, or is there like imbuements? Is there symbols? Elements? Is there like a safety? Protection? Would be these 2 rectangles. But I'm not like hard set that this is anything. Okay. Shield charm. Charm makes me think it's a necklace of some sort. Senses are muffled, it's warm, it's polished. Wood, gold, gemstone. How about you? Bronze, iron. Somewhat painful? Holds untold fears inside it, okay. What about you? Art feels lighter? Race detailing, bronze. What's symbology? Sorry, I'm just moving this. What symbology would a shield charm have? Have some small effect. Symbology, an ancient, some would say primitive component of thaumaturgy. Though rarely precious metals. So bronze would be fair. Where am I gonna put this? It's wrong. Think more carefully. Yes, yes. Okay. Rarely precious, but this has some gold in it. I mean, Surprisingly warm. This feels protective to me just by the fact that it's glowing, but that might have other reasons, like it might be a moon thing. This has... What is like the first sentence? Generic shield, generic charms. Such charms, symbology. Anything at all about symbology. Don't care. This has like the squares, I guess. Not super convinced. What else? Oh, these plants are just for deco. Oh, okay. Got it. Let's put you over here then. Just so I have a plant on every shelf. Good. I don't know, miss. Rarely precious metals, protective, symbolic. Witch's sign, heat, frost, ice. So these are different kind of disciplines and branches. Mentic. Noshadic spirit. Also the shadow hold does anything. And then Wandering Shroud is only here. Okay. So, but they're not affected by that. Is this anything? That's precious though, isn't it? Tarnished silver. Nothing to remark. It's a bat. It's just a bat. It's just a cute bat. Oh? Was that sound in game? Oh yeah. Every sound has become louder or clearer, so it's an echolocation charm. Okay. I don't know. It's a tree branch. Jew wood, rough and gnarled. That's sort of it, and it has the white paint of stuff on it. I don't think it's any of these, honestly. Symbolism? What symbolism does protection? So this is definitely not it. Okay. Fossil creature. Out of body feeling. Some dissociation. I don't know, dude. Substance. Dark gray metal. It's not rust, it's blood. Great. Has the energy about it. Great. Lovely. Symbolism. Did I try this? No, right? What are you? No feelings about you. I mean, I is symbolism. I just don't like that it follows me. I feel like that's not right then. Oh, this might be symbolism. Oh yeah, it has the two squares, right? Yeah! God. I mostly saw it because it's like the hunter-ish stuff. Symbol of protection. Ah! Oh, that's a flower. That just gave me. Anything to look at? No, I found all my stuff, right? Yeah. Growing fear. Yes, yes. There's something I wanted to show you. I didn't like the look of it, so I left it where I found it. What if it's cursed? I was hanging behind an old shed, all overgrown with ivy. Let me draw a quick map for you. There. Thank you. Little lake, and then there's a thingy. And some trees. So it says little lake, but the trees are above it. And there's like a road that does like a T-cross road. Is this Norded, this map? Oh, is that the church? Where's the church? Here's the church. Oh, and here's the lake! And then it's like... yeah, it's immediately here. Okay. The shed is actually a wooden summer house that looks over the pond, but it's clear that it hasn't been used in some time. The thick brambles claw their way up and over one side of the structure, and ivy covers the rest in a mottled green cloak. I find what I'm looking for, to the rear. Parts of the ivy have been torn away recently, revealing an amulet hanging from a rusted nail. Something else catches my eyes as I reach for it, and I notice that there's another pendant hanging next to it, almost completely hidden by the ivy. Ooh, 2 stuffs. 2 new pendants for my collection. Also, move that shield charm. Thank you. Okay. Let's do some more. Eli's picked a bad time to leave Undermeer. I've come from the Hungerford house, where I've been helping Dr. Robertson and looking for any clues about what happened there. Okay. That wasn't my thing, sorry. I did find shattered vessel, but whatever did this was no creeping dark. There was a strange black stain on the flagstone floor that I didn't like the look of. And the ravens? Very unusual. But at least they seem to have dispersed. I don't know what to make of it. I'm going to cast a trip to Cleastone Castle to see if Edmund Bishop can shed any light on their behavior. But first, I would like a vestiger, whatever it is. We don't want it spreading. A vestiger. A vestiger can be used to prevent the spread of disease and pestilence. Among other oddities, flames burn pale blue in their presence. Oh. That's what the candle... oh, I can just do this. Okay. So it's this? Yeah. That was easier than just picking up every item and handing it there. So you're a vestiger. Close for the day. Gonna take some sips of water. Hydrate, girls and boys and non-binary toys. 2 days earlier, the writer and his fellow adventurer were deep underground, exploring the tunnels below the Kirkhead Tower, when they made their discovery. Their elation at their find would soon turn to horror. Error. Is this a key? This is a key. Am I getting a key? No, this is a card. What am I gonna do with the key card? Oh! After a disagreement between two houses, I was buried behind lock and key. Lock and key. Locky and key. Is there such a store that is called that? Lock House. 7. Keystone Manor. Locked behind lock and key, and the disagreement between the houses. Is this behind the houses? Yeah, because this is where the street goes. I got you. Easy! After a large flat slab of granite marks the otherwise empty field, it bears an inscription. On this spot in the year 1813, Arthur Key did shoot and kill beloved horse of Wellington Lock. Buried at the foot of the stable of the slab, I find an unlocked chest containing a handful of legal documents, as well as a pistol and another item that catches my attention. Ooh! Oh! That looks cute. Well, the shop is still standing. Hi, Eli. That's something. Say what you will about Undermeer, but this town is never quiet for long. I leave for a few days and suddenly everyone's talking about ravens and curses. I'm going to need to find Verona to get up to speed on what's going on. At least I didn't come away from Ravenglass empty-handed. I can always rely on quiet Susan to unearth an interesting trinket or two. Okay. Oh! Thank you. Just checking that I don't leave anything identified where it should be. I'm not a good person. I'm punished about the only people I'm pushing away the only people I care about. Help me do better, please. I have to change, but I don't know how. What do I have to do to help me banish my inner demons and make the changes stick this time? So you're the one who got the necklace. The deed. Banish inner demons. I got a changes thing. Demon. Horn shackle, right? Change one's life. Overcome personal demons. Let's go. And that was you. Good luck. Change isn't easy. The Awoken didn't snap Mr. Hungerford out of it, unfortunately. That sucks. But not surprising. It's strange at times. He appears almost awake, but he is in some kind of trance and I can't get anything out of him. He seems to be searching for something. I'm beginning to suspect this is beyond my skill set, but I'm not willing to give up so easily. That's cool. I know it's a bad idea, but I'm going to need a sleep vessel to get me through this week. Does that mean you don't have to sleep? Honestly, with how my brain has been, I could have used that. 6 points of a sleep vessel are said to represent the 6 thaumic disciplines: Selenic, Dradic, Noctic, Diurnic, Wixic, and Mentic. They help people to stay awake beyond any natural limits by storing their fatigue. Over time and repeated use, they become more and more difficult to handle, as though the undreamed nightmares within are beginning to seep out. 6 points. You have 6 points. You have 4 points. Anything else with 6 points? Technically, you have 6 points. Could look up what the symbol is. Or what these gemstones are. But I don't know if I have anything about gemstones currently. You have 6 stuff. And you have energy about you. I feel like this is something else though. Okay. Let me look at my symbols. I'm looking for this insanity. Why would it have an insanity thing on it? I don't think that's right. I think it's you. What energy do you give? Nothing. Weathered. Black gemstone, dark green gemstone. So it's all of these. Day, night, mind, body, earth. This also has 6 spikes. Yeah, I'm counting right. Okay. Bronze. Somewhat painful to touch. Darkness to it. Holds untold fears inside. Could be it. In a way. You have 6 points. You're a vessel, but you don't have like 6 points. You have 5 fingers. Does it say points or just like, yeah, points? Points is what draws me away from this. Because that's not points, those are like bumps. This is 4. So I'm gonna go with this. Yeah! 6 points! A darkness inside. Let's go. Resonance compass. Ooh. Compass. Okay. Many years ago, I owned a silent breath, but it was already old when I inherited it and its power died soon after. It's about time I replaced it. A silent breath. Is that the actual name? Yep. Oh! Guardian of the Forest. There are those that consider the white heart a prize to be claimed, but there is no glory to be had from killing such a noble guardian of the forest. A silent breath contains a small token taken from a living white stag. While the stag lives, the item will retain its power, allowing to bear it to sense danger before it arrives. Okay. A tiny gift from a white stag. The bearer. What is in you? Thank you for following, Kala. How you doing? How's it going? Warmer than I should expect. So it's not... What would a white stag? So it's like a horn? Cello? Hell yeah. Chillin'. I did that for most of today. Always nice to be chillin'. So, you're clay, so you could be containing a thing. And you have the stag imagery. And there's nothing to sense. But it could be that. It's like... Small token taken from a living white stag. Contains. So it's not like... I think it's this. I think it's this. It's not. Damn it. Alright. Alright. Fine. Fine. Let me actually focus. So. Contains a gift from a living stag. And then while the thing lives, you get the benefits. Oh, I identified you. You move over to the identified shelf. Warm and vibrant with energy, but you're like, you don't have like anything of a stag. What are you? You're slate, and you have dark purple gemstones. You're rough, nothing to remark, nothing to remark. Okay. Something of a living stag. Oh. Pinkish gemstone, white feathers. Smell like rotten egg and nothing to remark. Okay, so it's not that. What are you? Green glass, yellowed paper, papery. Strong odor, when it rattles it shakes, nothing to remark. But there's like that cross, which is not an imbuement. It's vinegar. It's just a thing full of vinegar. Oh, is this a hair? Stand on the back of my neck. You mean like spidey senses? Glass filled with a blue liquid and a white hair. So this could be taken off of a living sack. What's gold? Why is this gold? Oh, cold. Yes. Okay. I think this is it. Yeah. White hair, potential trophy from white stack. Senses come to life. Yes, yes. Alright. Elvis stone. Chill. I always wanted to try a Daedalus link. I have a personal interest in celestial branch, so I'm not completely new to such things, nor I'm ignorant to the risk. Now I have a good reason for it. I need to take care of some roof repairs, and this would seem the safest way to approach it. Alright. Alright. Daedalus link. A Daedalus link is a powerful object capable of producing a levitation field. Oh, magic. The field is extremely fragile, however, so it would be prudent not to take risks. These items are surprisingly light in weight. Their design varies, but they might point to some facet of flight, a feather, or the wings of a bird or insect, for example. Okay, so we're gonna weigh some more stuff. And we're gonna start with this. Nope, you're heavy. Wings or feathers? You said celestial branch. Alright. Wings or feathers? So I... wait. Oh? Raised detailing and tarnished silver. I think it's this. Yeah. Word motif is connected to flight, and using weight scales I can confirm this very lightweight. Yeah. Also, I remember I looked at the bat earlier and it did some like echolocation or sense of hearing stuff. So yeah. This some smart game. Yeah, it do be. And they give you a lot of stuff to work with here. I do love it. The ravens are back, I see. Looks like it's going to be worse this time. Oh no. After speaking to Verona, I've come to extend an open invitation to visit Gleaston Castle. My family has visited there for generations, and I know there are artifacts that would be of use to you, gathering dust in hidden corners. All I ask is that you stay out of the South Tower and the master bedroom. And run anything you find by me first, of course. Oh, so I get to go somewhere. Oh, change maps. Okay. Here's something to get you started. Walk past the main staircase and turn left. Follow that corridor down to the end and go through the door to the left. Here is a small plinth in the corner of that room. There is. that with an item on it. God. On the corner of that room with an item on it that you are welcome to. I never did like it anyways, Edmund. Alright, put that in the archive. Look at this map again. And this is the grand hallway and this is the main staircase then, yes? This is the second floor? First floor. Ground floor, yes. We go up the hall, the staircase. Oh, God, can I look at that thing again? Give me my thing. Here we go. So, walk past the main staircase. Okay, past the main staircase. Turn left. Follow that corridor down the end and go through the door on the left. Past the main staircase, turn to the left. And then we follow this corridor down to the end and take it to the left. The plinth is not hard to spot. In the corner of the room next to a small writing desk. A glass jar houses the object mentioned in Edmund's note. As I gather the item and turn to leave, my eye is drawn to a green book on the desk. The author's name is of peculiar interest. I pick it up and find Edmund on my way out, who encouraged me to take it with me. I try to insist on paying for it, at least, but he won't entertain the idea. Gemstones! Hell yeah! And a bunch of moon thingies. Eli White, the guy who owned the shop. And who I guess still owns the shop, we're just his apprentice, whatever. Put that in the archive. Yay, gemstones! Woo! Diurnate, Quicksig, yellow orange, sometimes containing impurities, the sunstone, firelight heat, a stone of containment. Oh, I love this. I've been waiting for this book. Okay, we will be using this a lot, probably. Woo! At the end of a long passageway, after days spent clearing away dangerous rockfalls, the duo came upon a chamber. In it, they found a small stone tomb, too small to contain human remains. Interesting. Oh, that's just one house, or is it a room? Oh, it's a hole. I can map it over other things. You know what time it is. Whole time. Is it even here? I think it might be a room, actually. Because, like, this is too big to be any of these houses. Give me my thing, please. Thank you. Room on the left. None of these on the left? Oops, right, yeah. Here we go. Bam, bam. A portrait of some dead lord eyes. Thank you, Gala. A portrait of some dead lord eyes me suspiciously as I enter the room and start absent-mindedly opening drawers. The room is cold and austere, and I am about to leave when I spot a crate under the chest of drawers. This could be something. Gimme! Ooh, triple moon symbol, triple goddess symbol. Sorry. David Schaefer, give me that good post. Not sure about this fog today. It's an eerie atmosphere out there, especially with those damn ravens back again. It's usually fierce black dogs I have to worry about, not big black birds. Better off inside, I reckon. I was the king at the confirmation game? Hell yeah. Go get it, Kalo. It goes in the square hole! The triangle has intrigued me ever since I first heard about it as a young boy. What caused the pine trees to grow like that? Did someone plant them? I know you'll at least have heard of it, but did you know this? I calculated the exact center point, and there's a small clearing there. It can't be a coincidence. What's more, there is a certain energy about it, not entirely unwelcoming either. I wonder if you might take a look for it yourself. Thomas Pope and Hamish. Triangle. Triangle. Of trees? Probably in the city somewhere. Triangle. Triangle has trees me ever since I heard about it as a young boy. Pine trees to grow like that, someone plant them. Calculate the center point, and there's a small clearing there. Not entirely welcoming. Oh, where did you go? Where did you go? Whatever. Trees. Pine trees. Oh! I see. Sure enough, as I approach the center of the curious triangular copse... Triangular copse? Copse? At the heart of the heathwood, I come across a clearing. A tree that has been split in two strands in the center. Oh. Sunlight breaks through and I take a deep breath through cleansing pine and earth. Almost immediately I am struck by a sense of ominous power, and my intuition tells me that there's something unusual here at the heart of the wood. I examine the broken tree and notice some strange markings carved into the trunk. Heart beating faster, I spot something else embedded in the wood. 3 pendants arranged into a triangle shape. Gimme! Oh, hand, another thing. And circle. Hands. So many hands in this game. Hands. Okay. Put you in the archive. Give me more people. It has been many years since I've performed the rite of the red knives, but I still can remember every step. I'd do it one more time before I die, if I could only get my hands on an Orford sprite. I tried that plate in Arnside, and they sent me here. Orford sprite. Oh, I saw it. I know the alphabet. Oh. During the rite of the red knives, an Orford sprite is fully submerged in goat's blood for 9 days and 9 nights. When performed correctly, the rite is said to impart vitality and clarity of thought, although perhaps not for the goat. Okay. And it has little horns? Orford sprite. Sprite. Painted, this is clay. Sense of foreboding. You're not an Orford sprite, you're like a goddess statue. Triple goddess. Stone. You're submerged in blood. It's not rust, it's blood. Could be it, right? Energy. It has an energy about it. You know, the thing that has an energy about it. Yeah! 2 points of the items are visible in the sketch. Closer inspection reveals dried blood, suggesting this item has been submerged in blood. Yeah! It's getting a bit crowded up there. Alrighty. Hi, Eli! I need to go away for a few days again. Cool, you're gonna leave me in charge again? The Order of the Black Veil will have the information I'm looking for. Will it? They seek to understand the world beyond death, drinking an elixir that sinks them into a deep trance. If I'm right, they may be able to shed some light on these events. The only problem is, I burned that bridge long ago. Could you hand me that Guise of Lillian? It won't be the first time I've used one to get around their hatred of me. Guise of Lillian! These items can allow the bearer to pass unrecognized. If used for any length of time, the wielder can begin to lose their sense of self. Oh no, Eli! The remains of bygone creatures have been used in thaumaturgy for centuries, from petrified teeth and bones to trilobites, ammonites, and devil's toenails. A Guise of Lillian is one such item that makes use of this ancient source of power. I mean, we have this fossil that is here. Yeah, and it's giving me an out-of-body feeling. Fossilized creature of some sort. Hell yeah. The item has an ammonite fossil embedded in it. The closer inspection reveals that it produces an out-of-body feeling. Ooh, Telebrand cloak. Move you up there. Yeah. Rebecca Rose. Hello. Oh, is that a cat? My eyes have completely gone now, but it's good to know I still have my cat senses. That's cute. I do hope I'm in the right place. My daughter told me about a shop that specializes in unusual items. My life's joy has always been in painting. Without that in my life, I'm afraid I'm at a bit of a loss. I know I'll never see again, but there's anything in your collection that might help me paint again. I feel a little foolish for asking. It seems such a small thing, but it means everything. Arias Remnant or Spirit Eye? Aries Remnant, sorry. These objects induce a form of synesthesia. Devil's toenail sounds like some metal cornflakes. Devil's toenails sound like something I want to be far away from me. Like, it sounds disgusting. Like, you're gonna eat that? Like some metal cornflakes? You're gonna eat that? You're gonna eat some toenails? Freak. Where colors, tones, lights, and shadow can be felt through touch. They are sometimes used by those who work in low-light conditions such as miners. The gemstone and the Aries remnant are arranged in the shape of the constellation that shares its name. Oh, I do know what item that is, but I do want to see what the other one is, which is Spirit Eye. Because see, this has the horns thing. Why not? Can't hate it if you never try it. Listen, I can hate everything even if I don't try it. I'm a hater at heart, okay? Can't stop me. There are some who stay away from spirit eyes, believing them to be a window into a world that should not be seen, and others who deride their fear as nothing more than superstition. It is not clear exactly what they do show, another layer beneath the visible world, perhaps. A layer that requires something more than the traditional senses to experience. They draw their power from the opposing symbols inscribed on them. Couldn't be me. You know, fair. I'm gonna give her Aries Remnant. I do get the mentality of not knowing, like, trying everything, and I do my best to try a lot of things, but also some things, I just look at them like, nah dude, not for me. Like, go have fun, but like, not for me. The gemstones are arranged in the Aries constellation, yes. Have fun, lady. Go paint. Clarence Hawker. Those ravens have done for 3 poor more buggers. 2 of them up at Call Garth and another fellow, a fisherman. People are getting a bit panicky around here. Nothing natural about folk turning up with eyes all black like that. There. And now this fog too. With the nights drawing in and me working late, I refuse to walk down Holbrook Road without so much as a lantern. I had something nice and bright in mind. This is glowing. Oh, Sunbond. Sunbond. Sunbond? Sunbond? So many S's. As long I isn't British, I try. As long as it isn't British, you try it. Hell yeah. I mean, depending on what we're talking about, I'd try British things. Or people. What? A sunbond is a small and lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly and made out of non-precious metal of some kind, housing a gemstone of light. They carry the warmth and the light of the sun, a brightness that can pierce the darkest gloom. So I think it might be either this, pearlescent blue glass, and it's iron because it's like glows, cool and smooth. It's like warm, and it did say gemstone, I think, right? Gemstone of light. Look, let me look at my gemstones. Fire, light, heat, and life. Is yellow orange. Sunstone. Water, dark purposes, peace and safety, green looking body, mind, stone of sight. Stone of protection and enveloping night, stone of fire and fury, stone of strength, night and darkness, death and decay. Okay, so this? An orange gemstone, and it's warm. Sounds are muffled in its presence. That's not it. Orange gemstone. Polished. Feels a little warmer than I would expect. Nothing to remark. You bright? Small, lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly, made of non-precious metal of some kind. Gemstone of light. Warmth and light of the sun, brightness pierces darkest gloom. So... Oi mate, can you pass me the mushy peas pizza? Sounds scrumptious in it. Mate, you're so right. I do understand that vibe. I don't think they have do they have pea pizza? Like, I know they have baked beans and stuff, and like, they conquered the world for spices and then went, nah, thank you, I don't like the spices that we pillaged everyone for. But do they have pea pizza? That would be news to me. Gotta ask Tegan. Okay, I think this is it, because it's like bronze, right? Up, here we go. Bronze, yes. Yeah! Amber gemstone, bronze, reveals it's strangely warm. Serene ward? I can't. Is this a C? Maybe. Anyway, we'll figure it out later. Give me more. Odd rebel. Bend your ears to the trees. Hold your palm out to the wind. The ravens can feel it. Can you? Something is stirring. I will need a hologen grim in the coming days. Hologen grim. Oh, I like the art. I haven't said it yet this stream. I like the art in this game a lot. I like the style in general. But like, also these illustrations are really good. Theory creations are worn by priests of Holgar in various rituals relating to death and the afterlife. The sacrament to ask for this protection. Wolfsong's truth to seek his judgment. Path of the warrior to help find the death. Help the death find their way. They're okay. Eerie creations, and they're worn. Death in the afterlife. What do we have that's eerie? That is worn. I guess these hands, kinda. I do have this hand that's eerie. It's grim. Worse, smells worse. You're also weird. Huge black gemstone. Gemstones plagued with red could be good for what we're looking for. You have the spiral. Let me look at my gems. They had a pea pizza in Tenerife. Damn. Freaks. Bloodstone! For dark purposes. Okay. Very specific, these dark purposes. Death is an omega symbol. That makes sense to me. Dum, 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 dum. Spirituality is a spiral, okay. Oh, but there's also the spiral of rebirth. So counterclockwise is spirituality, clockwise is rebirth. Alright. So you have the rebirth spiral. Holgar relating to death and the afterlife, but various rituals. Sacrament to ask for his protection. Wolfsong's truth. Wolfsong's truth. That's the only time it's mentioned so far. Path of the warrior. Also only time. Sacrament? Do you have a few more sacrament things? Nope. Okay. Do we have anything else on Holgar? Oh yeah, we have Hearth Chamber. It's a vast skull in the catacombs said to be that of the beast Berkenrath. Holgar's followers believed that when he slew it, he trapped its soul along with its power in an item known as the Wraith Chamber. Oh, and that's Holgar. Alright. He has some horns. Oh. He has an omega and like the beast, like a teeth and like a coffin, and he has the like little A, and he wears the spiral of rebirth also. That's interesting. That's not him though, right? Like, does this look like that dude? Kinda. It does. What is that gemstone? I think it's on the last page, but I forget what it is. Stone of Death and Decay! Grows on iron coffins and waterlogged corpses. So this could be a good fit. I just need to double check real quick. What am I looking at? Hologen. Eerie Creations. Worn? Oh, this is a mask. Is this a mask? I guess this is a mask. Oh, okay, yeah, perfect. The mask is an eerie item that can be worn. Sketch shows a priest wearing the mask with their back to us. Yes, I did notice that. Next, we can find a sketch of Holgar. I did do that! Mask wears a striking resemblance. Look at me go! I found all the stuff that they wanted me to find. Woo! I'm nothing if not thorough. Let's go! The goat! Thank you. Inside was the reason they had toiled so hard. A small black casket. Very valuable small black casket. They knew enough not to open it, but perhaps too little to fully understand the danger it posed. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah! Stairs. Up the stairs, left, then left again. Second on the right is where I spend each night. Okay. Up the stairs. Left, then left again. Like these stairs go up here. And left. And then left again. Second on the right. So that's not it. Is it these stairs? It does go down, I think. Yeah, these go down and then down again. Up the stairs. Left and left again. Could be other stairs. There's a lot of stairs here, to be honest. Any stairs here? Nah. Nah. Left, then left again. Second on the right. So we need a second somewhere on the right. Take the left door. But this doesn't have a further door. So maybe it's left here. And then left would be down here. Up the stairs. Left. Then left again. Second on the right. Where I spend each night. So it's a bedroom. Master bedroom. I am tempted to go here. I'm just assuming any stairs. I just went from these stairs. I don't know which stairs you want me to take. Up the stairs, left and left again. These are straight stairs though. This is not a winding staircase, so it has to be here. So we go left and then we go out the left door of this room and maybe the second on the right is here. I'm wasting my time here. Alright, alright, listen. Listen. I'm not stupid. You're stupid. Up the stairs, left then left again. Second on the right is where I spend each night. Oh, this is second on the right. No. Yeah, this just leads up to the second floor. This goes down, I think, and this looks like it goes down. Unless this goes actually up. No, but these go up and they don't have the fade on it. So they go down. And these go further down too. I think. Any symbols? No. Okay. We sure there's no stairs here? Sorry, I had to do a thing. Okay. There doesn't seem to be stairs here, I don't think. The pit. The pit's ominous. Can we just say? The eye. Cool. Mars in winter, rising in summer. Up the stairs. To the left. Then we go left again. Out this door. Or maybe in this door? I don't know. Gonna try this door. Okay. Never mind. Up what stairs? Second on the right is where I spend each night. You need to come back at night? That does not make sense. So this was past the stairs, left and then right. And then at the end of the hallway, the left one, right? So this is up the stairs. That's the only thing that makes sense. Left. Or is it like not even a room that we need to? So it's like go to here and then left, but there's no thing. Spend each night. I'm gonna try the master bedroom. Okay. A grand four-poster bedroom dominates the room, but my eye is drawn to a portrait on the far wall. It depicts a brown-haired woman in a simple beauty with a raven perched on her shoulder. Elizabeth, Edmund's late wife. All at once I realize that I'm intruding in this personal space and I leave feeling guilty uneasy. Alright, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on for now. Helena Appleton. I can never get any peace in my house. Where am I to find time to do my writing? I've tried beeswax, but that makes my ears sore, and besides I can still hear the shouting and banging at all hours. I hear you might be able to help me. St. John's Anvil. That's the wrong book. St. John's Anvil. These items have much in common with the St. John's poppy plant of the same name. A fact that is reflected in their design. Okay, 5 petals, some stuff. They have quite different uses, however. Whereas the plant helps to overcome deafness, an anvil would dampen sound. They can even be tuned to filter out certain noises, but allow others to be heard still. That's cool. Here. It's you, right? Sounds are muffled, yes. Leaves, similar to the sketch. Muffled sounds. Ooh, pirate. You must be the thaumaturge's apprentice. I bet he's a hard man to work under. He's helped me out more than once in the past, though. And speaking of my past, my eye has been aching again lately. That can't be a good sign. I'm willing to take a fair trade for an Elva stone if you have one. Elva stone. Elva stone. Elva stones can be used to relieve the discomfort caused by otherwise inexcusable ailments such as braxis or burning blood. Ugh. Those don't sound great. The planetary metal used in these items is associated with the Selenic discipline, a connection that is also reflected by their design. Alright. Planetary metal, Selenic is the moon. So it's silver? Right? Silver is the moon. And it has a moon design. You're made of silver and you have moon design. Ethereal quality to it. I think it's this. Don't have anything else that fits us perfectly. Yay! Featured crescent moon, Selenic, silver. Woo! You look fun. Verona! What's up, baby? I've been doing some reading. See what you make of this. Okay. Umbra. How's mental fog? Okay. That fisherman they found yesterday has been up at Viat Beck, so I'm going to see if I can find anything out there. Here I go again, sticking my nose into trouble because I don't seem to be able to listen to that part of me that says, go put the kettle on and let someone else deal with it for a change. Ah! May Zaza cause mental fog too. Yeah. Thank you, Shira, for the raid! Thank you! Hello, Shira's viewers! Well, come in. If you're coming from... did you play the Strange Horticulture again? This is the second game. Strange Antiquities. Also, if you're new to me, I'm Sunny. the Sun tuber, who is the literal sun. I'm having my version 2 debut on the 25th, so the week after this one. Next weekend. Yeah. I'd be happy to have you. Woo! It's bloody-minded arrogance to follow that thought up with, but there isn't anyone else. But here we are, and here I am. They'd do it all wrong anyway. Okay. Frances Mason. I've been wearing a pendant that I found in the library, and it does something to me. It gives me an appetite for reading that I cannot control. I was lost in the library for 3 days without eating or sleeping before I managed to take the pendant off and escape. Ooh, that does not sound great. It is rather pretty, though. Someone told me I need a Cussick purifier, and that this is the place to get one. Sure. Cussick purifier. Here we go. Small topaz gemstone, known as the Eye, is placed in a strong-smelling liquid. Shotani, I'm super delayed, but I'm here. Probably just got a lurk, but I hope you're having one for the rest of the stream. Yes, thank you! Don't worry about it, and, I don't know, have a nice time. I'm probably not gonna do too much longer anyway, but I'm gonna do a bit more now. Where was I? Known as the Eye, is placed in a strong-smelling liquid, usually some potent barley spirit or vinegar. Small tokens such as rings or amulets, perhaps, submerged in the liquid, left for a full cycle of the moon, are cleansed of imbued curses or hexes. Of course, there's a limit to the effect of this process. Guess what? I've got this bottle that's labeled vinegar, and that clinkles. Yay! Bears the symbol for vinegar. Valent. This shelf is getting a bit full. Okay. Look at all these swingy thingies. Okay. Simone Green. I've been working on something that you might find interesting. Did you know that nobody knows who built strange antiquities? It's very old, perhaps the oldest building in Undermeer, according to some accounts. Even Eli doesn't know all of its secrets. I've been decoding a journal that he found. It's slow work, but I've made a bit of a breakthrough recently. Have you discovered the plinths below the counter? I've learned that they can be used to access the shop's hidden depths. And this journal holds some of the keys. Here's something I discovered late last night. See what you make of it. Thank you. Alcove key. Horn shackle evocant. And then a moon something. The writing is dense and spidery, so it's not easy to decipher. Horn shackle and evocant. I have those. I do have a horn shackle. And this is the evocant. Oh, that's fun. Is that for that? Alcove. Moon something. Do have a moon something, I think. Do I have anything that is named moon something? No. Alright. Oh, is this... This is where they go, probably. Let me put those down there. Sorry, I'm not reading you. After years of working in a thundering mill, I'm afraid I'm quite deaf now. I've tried St. John's poppy, but I'm looking for a more permanent solution. I would love to be able to hear my niece's laughter. Well, guess what? You have this cute little bat charm. A hearing charm. I'm gonna check if that's actually what we're looking for here. A simple trinket that amplifies sounds. While generally used by the hard of hearing, they are a curiosity that can be enjoyed by young and old alike. And of course, they have more devious applications too, making it possible to eavesdrop on quiet conversations. Hearing charms take the form of animals known for their hearing. Yeah, take this bat. This cute little bat that I would love to wear myself. Veiled phlegm. Put you over here. My identified stuff. A moon something. Do I have anything that's called a moon something? Moonstone Guardian. For the banishment of Hobsphere and Noctic Sight, these tend to take the form of a comforting guardian. Hobsphere is only mentioned here. Do we have Noctic Sight somewhere? Yeah. I mean, Noctic we have mentioned, but it just means night. Comforting guardian. And we don't have it identified, so it might be this? I mean, we could just try it. Ah. Alright. Comforting guardian. Is this a Selenic token? Triple goddess statue? No. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna try again to find the stair things. So I found this hint was given to me at the beginning of the day, and it applies to this map, I'm pretty sure. And it's up the stairs, left, then left again. Second on the right is where I spend each night. And so, if this is the ground floor and we go up the stairs, and then we're here, and then we go left, and left again, and this is the dead end. Where if we go out this door left, and then a second door on the right would be here, but that didn't give me the right answer. I also tried the master bedrooms, because that's where I spend each night. I don't know what to do, though. I don't know where to go. It's like up the stairs, left, then left again. Second on the right is where I spend each night. Left, then left again. Second on the right. I also tried this room. I also tried the master bedroom. Because, like, how do you interpret, or is it like you go up this stairs and then you're like facing that way and then you go left? There's no left anymore. Or you're like, I don't know, you'd be like facing, you'd be like standing and facing that way. Why would you face any else way? Okay. We're just gonna go to the next day. At camp that night, one of the pair had woken with pain in his left eye. He was alert to the threat at once, recognizing two things at the same time. One, a part of his mind was not his own, and two, the casket wanted to be opened. Cool. Fun things. Woo! Doing some wobbly... I don't like these parts. I think they look cool, but it's also really hard to actually trace and not have my mouse go off the screen. The maiden in the tower points the way. I am buried among the trees. Okay. Okay. Maiden in the tower might be here. What tower do we have? Tower. Gallifrey's tower we have, which is 22. I couldn't see numbers. What? Where's 22? This is 21. Now we're searching for 22. It's 26, 25, 23? 22, tower. I'm buried amongst the trees. Now the question is she pointing north or is she pointing south? Oh, we can just go here, I guess. Yeah. I climb the narrow winding stairs to the top of the tower and am rewarded with views across the lake Undermeer. I'm not alone in the tower. Standing in the center of the circular platform is a statue of a young woman, the maiden. Her outstretched hand... Her outstretched arm points due east across the rooftops and Undermeer and beyond. Alright. East. East, 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 east. Here? Yep. I find what I'm looking for in a small cavity carved into a sturdy oak tree. I look around, half expecting to see someone, but there's nobody there. I take my prize and leave, feeling my mood lifted by the smell of damp moss and gentle rush of wind through treetops. Oh, is this the guardian? That looks like a guardian if I've ever seen one. Okay, listen. Alright. Am I desperate? Maybe. I walked up the beck a mile or so in the cold and wet yesterday and found a section with a handful of dead fish floating in it. Belly up and blackened they were. I'm not sure what to make of it, but I don't like it. On my way to Colgarth Hall now. I spoke to Dr. Robertson earlier and she said the two women they found are still in the same state as the others, in a trance and eyes all black. Before I go, Anna Bryant asked me to drop this off. Okay. Thank you for the letter. When we were kids, we used to explore an abandoned house on the lakefront. We take a boat to the northern tip of Naylor Island and row across from there. You know, the one I'm talking about, second from the left in the row of 4. I found myself outside its door 3 days ago and went inside for old time's sake. I wish I hadn't. It always had an ominous feel to it. It has taken me the last 2 days to summon the courage to write this letter, but I think it's better you see for yourself what's out there. Thank you, Anna. That's not ominous. So, Naylor Island, North Tip, row of 4. Which one of the row of 4? Second left from the row of 4. Alright. I don't know exactly what I was expecting to find. Anna's letter was pretty vague, after all, but I certainly wasn't prepared for this. In an alcove of the house, peering out through the... I can speak. In an alcove of the house, peering out through loose mortar and crumbling bricks, is a macabre shrine of sorts. The skull of a stag is mounted above the opening, its antlers smeared with a dark red substance, and large melted candles pool out onto the wooden floor on either side. In the center of the altar there is a small iron chest, rusted and fused to the floor. It's clear that it has been here for a long time. I do not see any hinges or keyhole, or in any way opening at all, but while I noticed the inscription that says simply, I open to the voice. And you're giving me this letter? Old time's sake, wish I hadn't, always ominous feel to it. Taking me the last 3 days to summon the courage to write this letter, but I think it's better to see yourself what's out there, Anna Bryant. I open to the voice. Any voice things. Anything that is voice named. Resonance compass. Anything in the index. Voice. Voice. Voice is V. I'm just also looking through. Okay. There's nothing in V. Anything that's like sound? Resonant? Let's look at resonant compass, just cause. We'll point towards nearby resonant objects, the only objects that can be detected this way. Resonant objects are highly priced, both in thaumaturgs and those who collect occult curiosities. Okay, but I don't think we have a compass of those. No. I open to the voice. The voice. Do I have anything that is identified? Voice of Cerunos! Hey! The chest opens to reveal a golden totem. I can't imagine who would have stashed it here or why, but doesn't look like they're coming back for it anytime soon. Oh, are you a guardian? No. We don't even know if it's a moon guardian I'm looking for. I'm just assuming because that's the only thing that's named moon in my thing. Moonstone guardian. Okay. Lester Crowley, hi. I'll apologize if this inquisition is an imposition to your disposition. Ugh, don't like that. It's not my intention to bring to your attention a matter of contention. I have an inclination to perform an incantation of flirtation. For your part, a latent heart of the thaumaturgic art. I am surprised how well I read that. I was so ready and sure that I was just gonna butcher all of it. What do you want? A leaden heart. Lead hard. Whatever. Lead hard. These items depict the god Cernunnos in his non-human form. They are heavier than they look due to a core of lead hidden by a more modest exterior. They are said to kindle romantic interest and are sometimes given as welcoming gifts. Oh, I wanted to look at who Cernunnos was again. Oh. Because here there is an image of him. His non-human form. So this is, I guess, his more human form. Eye of Cernunnos. Okay. What am I looking at? Lead heart. Okay. So it's non-human form. Heavier do they look. Okay, so I'm gonna put a pound here and I'm gonna put this thing on there. This. Yeah. It's even heavier than 2 pounds. Take this thing. I think it's clay. Yeah! Using the index, I can remind myself that Cernunnos has antlers, suggesting his non-human form could be a deer. Using my weighing scales, I confirm the item is heavier than it looks. Damn, this game reads me to filth how I find out all these clues. Also, it's just nice to know what the intended way to find some of these things are. You know. Angus Eaton. Oh, you're not Eli. I'm returning an item he asked me to repair. The mechanism was mangled, but I've replaced all the springs and given it a clean. Good as new. Thank you. Oh. That's cool. Thank you. Oh, this is a hanging. You don't happen to be a moon something? No, okay. What is the moonstone anyway? Fire, water, dark purposes, peace, safety, earth, nature, body, mind, fourth eye. Fire, fury, pale yellow, night, darkness. Onyx? Is Onyx the... Oh, Selenic, moonstone. I'm stupid. So I was reading down here. So it's this pinkish stone. So it could be these, any of these. Anyway. I don't have a moon something. Right, it's this. Alcove key. Horn, shackle, evocant, and then a moon something. The writing is dense and spidery, so it's not easy to decipher. Moon something. The only moon something I have in my book is a moonstone guardian. Banishment of Hope's fear tend to take the form of comforting guardian. So it would be like this cat. Or this. They all have the moonstone. How do I? Okay. This clearly is not the end for sure. We're just gonna keep all of you down here and we'll figure it out. Eli! Wasn't my intention to leave you unattended for this long, but I'm afraid that I'm going to need to rely on you for a little longer. The Order of the Black Veil seemed more concerned by the Ravens than the black-eyed state that Mr. Hungerford was founded. They said it would take a very powerful force indeed to upset them like that. Unfortunately, they weren't able or weren't willing to talk any further on the subject. I was hoping to avoid it, but I must go to Oxford and the Bodleian Library. I will be gone for a few days at least, perhaps longer, but you seem to be handling yourself well here. I do not see eye to eye with the head of the collection at the Bodleian, but I know that he takes an interest in horticulture. I will take him as Smithian charm to smooth things over between us. The Bodleian Library is one of the oldest parts of the Oxford Library, and it's named after the guy who donated like 200 books, which was very much in that time. This is like pre-book press. Scythian charm. And I know all of this from a podcast about Harry Potter that is very well known in Germany, and yeah. Lovely podcast. You donated them? Good job, Carlo. Is it? Whatever. The old Scythian charms are carved out of wood, but the more powerful designs make use of the planetary metals. No two are identical. They are used by horticulturists to encourage stubborn plants to thrive. They change with the weather, usually quite cold, but warm and tingly to the touch while it's raining. And it is raining. And they have selenic metals? What metals do you have? Planetary metals? Planetary metals. Okay, let me look at... No. Let me look at the planetary metals. Copper, gold, iron, lead, quicksilver, silver, and tin. You're smooth. You're not warm or anything. Okay. What are they? They change. Usually quite cold, but warm and tingly when it's raining. Okay. Vibrating with energy, warm and tingly, and this is gold and silver, which is planetary metals. Take this. Yeah! Scythian charm. The item is made of gold and silver, planetary metals. The leaves hint at horticulture, blah blah blah, inspect materials, vibrates with wet weather. Yes. Woo! Francesca Robertson, you again. I'm at a loss with these patients. Understandable. They aren't responding to anything I've tried so far, and I haven't been able to find anything in the literature that fits their symptoms. I am finding that they become violent if they aren't restrained, and they are always trying to leave. If nothing else, Dranthium tea from a restful Mather might get a moment of lucidity out of them, but if you've got any ideas, then I'm all ears. Restful Mather, a witch's finger. Restful Mather. A Mather is a thaumaturgist linked to the inner mind. A hot tea made from the Dranthium plant is drunk from them, taking on different properties depending on the type of Mather. This particular type can be used to enter a meditative state and bypass the rush and clutter of consciousness, promoting clarity of thought. So it's like a... I need to Google this word. Mather. Okay, that does not give... Oh, here we go. Communal drinking vessel. Friendship drinking vessel from Celtic fair tradition. So it has like... maybe multiple handles to like... So it's essentially what's on the page already. I don't think I have that. Maybe it's the thing I would have found in that room that's somewhere. Unless this is it, but this is not a drinking vessel. Okay. Witch's finger, then. Witch's finger. Witch's finger are said to be severed digits of the Witch of Undermeer. They're capable of inflicting intense pain, but the goal is supposedly purification of the body. A most unpleasant experience, but a last resort that has cured some and finished off the other. High Green Church, home of the witch. So is this it? You're unpleasant to touch, but you're like withered flesh. I have nothing here that is like a finger. But also I could go to the High Green Church and see if I find that. Do we have the High Green Church here? We do have a church here. Here, Undermeer Church. Is that the Highmere Church? High something. High Green Church. That's the number 4 up here. Hey, the church is old and the roof is in repair. Moss and lichen adds splashes of color to the otherwise grey exterior. I wander around to the back of the church where an old yew tree stands. Its gnarled branches scratch gently against faded gravestones in the breeze. The pastor strays into my moment of quiet and reflection and imparts some local lore. The tree is known as the Witch of High Green Church, and there are those that believe it to have unnatural powers. While the tree lives, the witch's fingers cut from its limbs are alleged to provide healing through pain. So it is a tree, but I didn't get anything, so it's this? Yeah. Which refers to a Jew tree. Yeah. Its item is made out of Jew and symbols of witchcraft. Sure. Rebecca Rose. Hi. I've come to thank you for sharing the wonder of the Ares remnant with me. It has changed my life. I'm still getting to grips with it, but I'm already feeling my way back to painting again. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm glad I helped. Alrighty. I'm gonna call it here because, yeah, it's a bit late for me. But thank you so much for watching so far. We're gonna go raid Hunter, who is playing the Coma recut right now. Yeah, thank you so much. I hope you had a nice time. I'll be streaming again on Friday, and I'll be happy to see you again. Thank you so much for hanging out with me.